What is going on, everybody? It is Nidge here from Nidge Plays, just here to remind you that if you are enjoying the content, to leave a like, comment and subscribe to my channel to help it grow. Thank you very much and I'll see you in the video. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to episode 10 of our second season in this Real Betis career mode. We are now 11 games into the new season and today we have a home game for you against Sevilla and then a really big game in the Champions League group stage against Galatasary. You can see there from the table we remain top of La Liga at the moment, 1 point clear of Sociedad, still undefeated 11 games in, which is fantastic to see. But we're going to jump into the Sevilla game now. I'll show the lineup in a second, which may be slightly changed because we've got Galatasary in a few good days and that game is a huge one. So I'll jump into the lineups in a second and then we'll head into the game. Speak to you in a second, guys. So guys, there is our lineup for today's game against Seville, and we have had to rest a lot of people. There was a lot of people who had low fitness anyway, so the only positive is if we can get a good result today, that obviously we should all be very fresh for the Galatasaray game, but you can see we've had to bring in Zuma at right back, Amaya, Chica, Reyes, Cedric, Sergio Rodriguez, Chuli and Ranella. None of those are usual first team starters, but hopefully we'll still be able to come through this with a win. On another note, Sergio Rodriguez, a player that's playing at Cam, is the player who scored in last game against Barcelona, and he's 22, he's only 71 or 72 overall, but he's been playing really well lately, so give him another chance ahead of Nurser and hopefully he can perform well. But let's jump into the game, guys, and hopefully get a good result here. Let's go. So guys, here we are, Seville at home. This is a game that usually, although Seville aren't a bad team in the league, I'd expect us to be winning, particularly as we are at home, but you just saw with the lineup there that we've not been able to put out a strong team at all. Hopefully we can still get a good result here and at least maintain our unbeaten record. As you can see now, 11 games in, only using Barcelona unbeaten so far, and we are top by just the point ahead of Sociedad. But let's head into the game, fingers crossed, pull out a win. Let's get this done, guys, let's keep this run going. Nice turn, Agra, get it in there. Oh, it did! Oh, get in there, 1-0 up, lovely little strike there. Didn't think it looked that great at first. I think it's Lorenzo Reyes with the goal. Just seemed to dip into the far corner, and that puts us 1-0 up after 24 minutes, and it's been a game that not a lot has happened in. We've sort of controlled the pattern of the play, but without being able to create too many chances, and that shows here, because we get the cross in. Once again, it's well defended, and it just falls to me this time to smack it back in. Lovely loop and dip on that little volley there. I think it was Reyes. I think he's number 21, and he has got a decent long shot on him too, which also indicates that it is in. But we find ourselves 1-0 up here in about the 21st minute. Hopefully we can hold on to this, boys. Be a really good win, bearing in mind that our team's a bit weak in this match, but that's fantastic stuff. 1-0. Get in there, boys. No! Oh my god, just wide there. I think that was Rakitic. Ball played over the top here, it was, and just wrong side of the defender. Thankfully he did just about put that wide. Got away with that one, guys. So there's half time, guys. We are still 1-0 up. It's been a pretty dull game, to be honest. I did have that one really good chance with Rakitic that he put wide, but it's just been a game where I've been able to keep the ball well, but they've just been pretty solid at the back end. We've not been able to pick away through. We've just had that long shot that's gone in for us. You can see on the stats, the 4 shots for us, 2 on target to their 1 shot, none on target. Yeah, like I said, it's a pretty dull game. The odd decent chance here and there, but hopefully we can hold on to this and bring the 3 points home with this weakened team, and then we can look forward to the Galatasaray game in the next game. So let's go for this, guys. Hope we can hold on to this lead. Well played. Brought it down well as well, Ranella has. Drill it. Back stick. Ah. Oh no. I've put the keeper out. Perhaps shouldn't have done. Oh my god, we got away with that one. That's their second shot of the game, I think, unless you include that awful header that they had from just outside the box. But again, we've got away with it. Out off the post, we remain 1-0 up. Let's hope we don't drop the points here, guys, because we have been in control. They're not doing a lot, but when they get forward, they do look dangerous. Just going to try and seal this game up now if we can. Get going, get going, get going. That's nice. I know it. Oh, that's dead unlucky. Cedric, who has been pretty awful again in this game, as he has been all season, which is strange because he's quite a good player for us last year, unleashing a long shot there. It's probably the best thing he's done all season. Cut inside well. A lot of dip on it, that, and it's a decent save from the keeper. Hopefully we can do something in this corner. Can we? It's not bad. Come on. That'll do. Sergio Rodriguez, he's got a man bursting into the middle. Gonna play it early. Ah. Flick it on. How is he still going? Oh my life, what a tackle. Please be someone there. Oh yes there is. And that is full time everybody. We just about hold on to that 1-0 win. It was a pretty poor game to be honest, but when we played such a weakened side, if we could have got anything out of that game I'd have been very happy. Even a draw wouldn't have been a bad result when you looked at the field that we had on the pitch. But to come out with a win, fantastic stuff. Lorenzo Reyes popping up with a nice goal this CDM. He scored a really nice goal for us last season for him, a bit further out than that, and when it came out to him he just hit it on the half volley, dipped into the far corner. Fantastic stuff from him, and he's proved to be the match winner. There it is on the replay there. Keeper perhaps could have done a little bit better, I don't know, but we get the win 1-0. You can see from the stats they only had 3 shots and they didn't hit the target once, but they did hit the post and had that very good chance with Rakitic in the first half. But we did manage to come through with the 1-0 win. We'll take a look at the table in a second, then we'll head into our game against Galatasary, so I'll speak to you in a second, guys. So there we are, guys, 12 games into the season, we remain top, just the 1 point ahead of Sociedad still undefeated. Scored 29 goals, 13 against, with a 16 goal difference, which is about the same as everyone around us. A couple of them have got 18, but then we are the best ones after that, the best goal difference after those two being Sociedad and Barcelona, they're the two with 18. But we're going to head into a game against Galatasaray now. We should have a full strength team, hopefully, because everyone was rested up in the last game. We really need a win in this next game. I'll show the table now, otherwise we are pretty much definitely out of it, I think. We'll just check to make sure I'm not making that up. Dun 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 dun, where are you, Juventus? Juventus gone past you. So if Galatasaray were to win this game, that would put them on 7 points and leave us on 1, and there'd be only 6 points to play for after that, so yeah, it would effectively put us out. Whereas if we win this game, we go on to 4 points, level with Galatasaray, we'd have at least the same goal difference as them, and you'd imagine that Juventus will beat Basel, so this is a definite must-win game. If we don't win this game, even if we draw, it probably won't be enough, I wouldn't imagine, so fingers crossed we can get the result that we need and keep our European dream alive. Let's go for this, guys. So guys, there is our lineup for today's huge game against Galatasaray. Full strength other than Jesse Rodriguez, who's coming to replace Agra, which technically Jesse Rodriguez is rated a better player, but yeah, that's the only change other than the normal lineup. Hopefully we can get the win that we desperately need in this game, because we've not yet won in Europe this season if you discount the qualifier, so I'll speak to you in the game in a second. We'll have a look at the Galatasaray lineup and then we'll jump into the game. Let's go for this, guys. Come on. So, here we go, guys. Game against Galatasaray. I believe we're at home this time. Yes, well, we played them away last time, so that's a slight advantage. Well, it's a big advantage in our favour, actually. We were really unlucky away from home. They somehow scraped a win against us in a game where we deserved a lot more, which seems to have been the case in most of the Champions League games that we played. There's the group once again, so I pointed out what was needed before. We need the win to make sure that we'll go through. If we win, actually, it puts us in a good position, assuming that Juventus beat Basel. So we'll jump into this. We'll just have a quick look at their lineup, see if there's anyone interested in there. If I remember correctly last time, there was no Drogba, which was sort of a story. But other than that, yeah, still got Schneider. Still exactly the same team as they had before, really. So we'll jump into the game, and I'll speak to you in a second when the first highlight comes along.
Group stages.
One front. That's a nice ball there. Come on, Jesse. I've stuck it in his stride. Can I scoop inside? Yes, I can. Roulette inside again. Lay off in the middle. Chance! Oh, what a tackle! Oh, that's tidy. Oh, that's a beautiful move. Oh my god, this would be a great goal. Is there anyone there to drop it back to? There could be. Come on, please! Oh, what a miss! That was such a nice move, and it just wasn't able to be finished by Bojan. Really unlike him, he's had such a good start to the season goal scoring wise, and that is by far the best chance that we've had. Lovely little move, and it was an awful shot really now in near going in. And I've let him turn inside me. Let him turn inside me. No, 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 no! Even when he turned inside me, I didn't think he was going to finish that from there, if I'm being honest. That's bad times, guys. We're 1-0 down and we need to win this game, so we're going to need a comeback in the second half, it would seem, because we're in the 40th minute now. It's been a really difficult game, actually. Pretty tentative from both teams. Not many chances, but he took that one really well. God damn it, we're 1-0 down and we need to turn this round, guys. Come on, let's do this. So, guys, that is half-time. We find ourselves 1-0 down, which is less than ideal in this game that we need to win. Bojan had by far our best chance of the game, and he missed it by quite some distance. You can see we've only had the one shot not on target. It says they've had 5, but if you look at the graph at where they've had all their bloody shots from, where can I do that? You can do that somewhere, can't you? Look at them all. They're all like bloody miles out apart from the goal, which even that's just done inside the box. So that just shows how tentative this game has been. All the shots they've had have been weak, and our one was a really good opportunity. But hopefully we can turn this round in the second half. Otherwise, we will definitely be kissing goodbye to the Champions League for this season. So fingers crossed we can still turn this round. We can improve, and we can go marching on in this competition. Come on, guys. Well, that's our Champions League campaign over right there. What a screamer. I said at half time about them having lots of shots from range, but none of them have been like that. Unbelievable strike. I don't even know who that was, but that pretty much spells the end of our Champions League campaign after we worked so hard last season to get into the top four. To get knocked out in the group stage is pretty frustrating, to be honest, but what a hit this is. Can't blame Adam for that. And a really nice strike. Dear mate, we've really struggled in the Europe League this season, and that just sums it up there. What a hit that is, and we are 2-0 down at home, guys. Not the great stuff that we'd like to see at all. It's a nice run. Oh, what a save. Oh, that's 2-1, guys, and there's plenty of time left. I think their own defender got in the way of the keeper there and stopped him coming out to get it. Pick that ball up. Maybe it's not over just yet. This would be a heroic comeback if we came back from here, though, guys. Just look, I'm pretty sure their own defender got in the way. No, actually, the keeper just didn't really know what he was doing. Very strange there, but there's still a grain of hope, and I mean a grain this time. This would be some comeback if we were to go through now. Come on, guys, it's not all lost yet. Oh my god, this is a chance. What have I done? It looked like it was going to sit up for the dink. That was the chance. If we'd have scored then we'd have had 5 minutes to come back in and get the win. I think that's it there. I've blown it. That does it, guys. 90th minute, 3-1 down, and we are out of the Champions League in the group stage. Not a great showing at all for us this season. We really struggled to qualify when we played Sporting Lochran, and that was to be set the sort of pattern of what it was to be like, because we've struggled completely in this competition. I don't know what it's been. We've struggled in front of goal. Teams seem to play really, really well in this competition. Even teams like Galatasary are an established team in this competition, but they're still a team that I thought we'd be able to sort of match. But there it is, the full-time whistle, 3-1 defeat, and I'll show you the league table in just a second, but that just pretty much put us out. You can see there, guys, that the dream is pretty much over, if not mathematically completely over, because there's 6 points to play for. In theory, we could draw level with Galatasaray if they weren't to pick up another point. But as far as I'm concerned, we are out now, and it has been a disastrous showing in the group stage. You can see there, played 4, not picked up a single win, only got a point against Basel, and then lost against Juventus twice, obviously. Or have we played Juventus twice at this point? I can't even remember. But we've not beaten anyone at all yet, so been a really, really poor showing for us in the competition. Hopefully we've still got to play Basel and Juventus. We can pick up a win just so we can sort of have won in the competition group stage and not let it be such a humiliating group stage. But it is the case that we are out now. The only positive we can take is that in the league we are still flying high. I did mention it last season. I didn't think we had the depth to compete in both League and Champions League, and it has proved to be the case, because in the Champions League a few times we've had to rest key players, and it just hasn't helped our cause whatsoever. But we're still top of the league, still undefeated in that respect, so we can take a lot of positives from that, even though our European dream is over. I think we drop into the Europa League if I remember correctly, or if it works like it works in real life. I could be wrong, but I think you have to come third, not bottom, for that to happen, so we'll just have to wait and see about that. But that is going to be the end of this episode, guys. Leave a like if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe so you make sure you don't miss any of my videos, and I'll speak to you next time. Nidge out.